Hello, my fellow YouTubers. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Y'all already know who it is. This time with a 1/18th scale review. This time of the Mustang Boss 302, the redline. So I hope y'all are having a wonderful week. Good start to your June. Been an epic weekend for me. Had a lot of good times. Went to Langley, went doing a bunch of stuff this week. So I've been having a good start. I will be starting school for AutoCAD soon, but that will be in the start of August. And Virginia weather in Hampton here has been kind of weird. I think we're getting another shower. So the lighting is not going to be great. I have to have my hall light on, my dining room, my kitchen light, so I can get good lighting in here. I'm eventually going to purchase one of those halo ring things for your camera, but I'll have to get one of those eventually for lighting. But anyway, so no announcements, but today's review is of the Boss 302, the Street Fighter Redline. So without further ado, I'm going to crank on into it and I will show the car. Excellent model. Been wanting to get this for a good bit. I've already reviewed Comp Coupe, the Camaro, and after I get this box, I'm going to be putting this box away. So here's the main part here, just this side, just the usual artwork Acme will do. And then here's the features of the car. Sounded like the older boxes, like when they first did the reboot of GMP, because I really like the Comp Coupe Street Fighter compared to this, because they actually had all the stats of the car. So the other box certainly had a lot more presence to it, if that's your sort of thing, seeing stats of a car, which I personally like the other when they first started Street Fighters. But anyway, sorry, kind of a teaser there to show off the car, but they did a good job. This nice silver, like this metallic silver paint. They got the Boss stripes. Although on mine it looks like the Boss is a little uneven here, how they apply that, or is it? I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. Let me look at the other side. Huh. I guess it is supposed to kind of be some kind of exaggerated writing to where the letters are smaller, or I could just be seeing things where the Boss kind of comes across like that. And then on the other side when I'm looking, otherwise I can't tell if they put the decal on crooked for that, but maybe that's just my OCD or something, or I'm seeing things. Either way, so nice wheels, of course. Always bugs me how the brake caliper just wants to rotate with the wheel, which is not accurate at all, but that's fine. You got blacked out door handles. Everything on this model kind of going with the blacked out theme. All the chrome is black, which it looks absolutely sinister on this car. I'll be completely honest. Like, I love that they blacked out everything completely. So no chrome, all black, basically. Black wipers, black window trim. So everything's featured as trim has been blacked out. So yeah, there's no chrome on this model. I have no chrome accents. So if you're looking for chrome, this model's not it. So definitely they didn't go with a lot of flashy chrome on this. It was definitely more of a purposeful look. Yep. So even the trim surrounds on here do not have chrome. Even this doesn't have chrome. See the blacked out trim ring around the light? Yeah, so no chrome accents. Sorry guys. This lady ain't have chrome on her. So got the license plate here that says Big Boss. Unfortunately, when this was in transit, the plate had fallen off and I had to reattach it. So it's kind of a little angular there, but it's not too bad, although it does kind of have that Jada big time muscle sort of feel that the license plate is kind of angled. So, but that's okay. I managed to get it reattached, so that's fine. See the surrounds of the taillights aren't really even chrome. I guess they are chrome sort of, I guess, but it's looking like these are more of a silver matte chrome. So I guess these are the only chrome accents really on this car. So I kind of was mistaken, but most of it is not. See, I can definitely tell Acme was going for a lot more purposeful look on this car. Definitely got the more stylized, the Shelby style wheels on this, so looks really good. Looks really nice. I like the model. It's very beautiful. And lifting up the hood here on the obligatory hinges that all these models are known to have, they have a really nice engine in this thing. Nice Boss 302 motor. Even the underneath the hood here, the hood, this little part underneath here is blacked out too. So they did a good job. Motor looks great, plumbed, wired, usual, no complaints with an Acme model. I usually don't have any complaints on their motors. Again, the one thing I do not like is the brake calipers, but I'm willing to let that subside because, and again, it is such a nicely done model, as usual with Acme's accuracy and all that. So, and the hood hinges always. Nice to see that. So closing the hood up. Tight flush. Yeah, I can hear it's raining outside, so tonight will be a good night to get some sleep. Moving on to the interior here. Some realistic door hinges on this. So, yeah, they are nice. Nice job. I think this one, let's see. I don't know for sure. No, they actually do not. I'm not going to attempt to move. I think the visors, they don't move. I don't think. Nor do I want to attempt. I don't think the visors move. And they're definitely in the down position. For sure. I'd say. I'm not going to attempt to move the sun visor. I do not know if the glove box actually physically opens or not. I don't think it does. So the seats, they fold forward, of course. I don't really know if the visors move, and I'm not going to attempt it because I think these are meant to be static. Just looking at the box basically here and seeing that they might be in the down position, I wouldn't attempt it. But it looks like these visors are meant to be in kind of a down position, which is kind of odd, but I got floor mats in here, which are rubberized texture, of course, which is nice to see. The door handles here and panels. So yeah, it's nice to see all this detail being done. Of course, yep. Being an Acme. Oh yeah, their side here. Sorry, whoops. Not trying to get undercarriage or mess up anything. There's the other side here. Of course, as you know, the wheels, steering is connected to the fronts. They are posable. So, again, nice interior look here and pretty good. Of course, seats fold forward. I don't think they don't, do they? No, they don't. Okay. I was going to say they tilt forward. They fold forward and tilt, but they don't move back and forth. So not as feature packed as some of the Acmes and Highway 61s, but you're certainly getting a good model. And I only wound up paying I think $110 for this shipped. So good value as usual for Acme models. And this one I didn't pay a lot. So underneath the trunk here, got the spare tire. I don't think there's a NOS bottle, but you do have a spare in here. And you have a hard time seeing it on camera, of course, because my lighting is kind of crap. Been brought to my attention by someone. My lighting is not the best, so I'm planning to improve that. The trunk closes pretty nice. It actually closes on its own somewhat. Oh, there goes the hood. So it does like to pop open if you... So here's the undercarriage. Right here. Got all the obligatory stuff underneath of it. And of course my nose would be starting to itch. Anyway, so that's a nice job. Sway bar, all that, all done up. So steering doesn't click, but it is definitely posable. So it did a pretty good job underneath here. I'm not sure who originally did this casting, because it definitely was somebody, but this is Acme's, good job by Acme's part on everything. I can always say that Acme does pretty bang up job on their castings. So there's that. So yeah. Again, everything is there. So good job on all this. So what do I rate this model as? Again, I give these about a 10 out of 10. Usually, I would say a 9 because I still kind of leave a point off for the brakes. I mean, they did do it with the GMP Camaro, so I don't understand why they can't do it with their other models. Even though it bugs me, I still try not to let it, because again, at the end of the day, it kind of does just sit, it kind of does, yeah. It kind of does just sit there on its shelf. So basically, I try not to let it bug me too much. I mean, it is what it is, but I like Acme. I'm always going to say they're the best models for the money. And I think that has to do with everything on my review. And again, I wish there were more features like the rotating drive shaft, of course. I definitely wish the visors folded down. You know, there's definitely a few more things that I wish actually worked on the model. So I'm going to say about an 8.5 out of 10, maybe a 9. But the looks department, this car definitely has it. If you're looking for a really feature-packed Acme, I'm going to say this is definitely not quite it. But the few things you can excuse, like the rotating drive shaft and maybe a couple things that, you know, it definitely doesn't know working suspension. But again, still, if you're into Street Fighters and you're into Mustangs, there's really not a lot of good choices and options for Mustangs. And I would say that this is probably the best Mustang Street Fighter that's been done to date, period. I know they have the Hitman, but that's basically just a street version, a more pro street version of the John Wick car. And then they have the Bullet, of course, but this one definitely ticked all the boxes in terms of the looks for a Street Fighter for me. So I still like it. It's still a great model. Comp Coupe was definitely the shining star out of the two models that I bought last month, and I will be having a haul video. So definitely look forward to that. Probably tomorrow, likely. But I hope y'all are having a happy Sunday. And as usual, be sure to check out my entire review playlist. And I will see you guys on the flip side. See ya. Bye-bye.